Hey guys, Lunar here, welcome back to another episode of the Fallout Salving Guide. Today's episode, we are here at the Raider camp, and like I said in the last episode, I was going to showcase all you guys exactly what we had built here, but unfortunately, what I've actually done is, when I went to go and reload my game for the Mechanist layer, because I built loads of stuff, I wanted to get back all the materials I'd wasted, and so I reloaded the game to get back some of the walkways and stuff that I deleted and all the extra materials. And for some reason, at some point, I must have went to the Raider camp, built some of this stuff, and then went back to the Mechanist layer and built all that stuff. So when I reloaded my game, I got rid of all of the stuff I'd built at the Raider camp. So unfortunately, I will have to either keep all the stuff I have at the Mechanist layer and rebuild the Raider camp, or I can reload my save, get the Raider camp stuff, and I will have to rebuild the Mechanist layer. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to rebuild the Raider camp because I actually have already wasted some materials when I built some things for the Mechanist layer before I'd done the Raider camp, so this way I will save the most materials. So anyway guys, that's not to say that I haven't done some stuff here since the last episode, which I never deleted. So I will go over what I've done so far, and I'm going to make this a little bit of a different episode, but I will go over that once I show you what new stuff there is. So I don't think there's anything new in this area here, and nothing new down there. I'm just going to build crops down there. Nothing new on this outside platform. Now I can't really remember what I had in the last episode. I don't think I had any of this. Okay, it doesn't look too good just now, but I will show you what it is. I don't think I had any of these stairs or any of these parts up here. And we'll go up here first. Okay. So in here, what I've got in here, there's nothing in this room, and I've decided to fill this bit with scavenging stations. I have, if I take a look at my build menu, 14 people live in here. So I'll have to start assigning some of those people. I will have to start building beds and taking care of food and water and stuff because I've got quite a lot of people, and happiness is going to go way down. This just leads to the outside wall here, so not much to see, but it still looks pretty good. I think there's not a way out over there. So we go back down, and we can head up to the stairs over this way, or you can get up here as well. There's a random body just sticking out there. That's been there forever. You can just go up here. What we had in the last episode was we only had like this part here with the houses on it, and like the tents, and we also had like this central satellite thing there. We didn't have any of this underneath part, and we definitely didn't have any of the stuff that was up this way. So let's take a look. What I've done is I've fenced off this pylon. That's what we'll call it a pylon. So you can walk around it now. Okay, I've added in and extended kind of the platform going along this way, which I said I was going to do. I've added in a power generator there. And you can get to the parts down here from stairs, and also the platform extends to this way, and I think it would make sense to add in, get rid of this wall, just commit suicide. I have to get rid of this wall and add in like a door or something there. I don't know how it will work with adding in flooring, but we'll kind of figure that out. And if you go up this part, we have two more houses. Okay, so one here. Let's take a look from the balcony. It's getting very high. It's looking pretty good from up here, I have to say. And obviously the house is the same there. And I have a couple more tents because this is a Raider camp, and we want it to kind of look very, very sharp and spiky and all that good stuff like we mentioned. And the final thing that I added in, if we go all the way up here, this isn't finished yet, it's lacking any kind of detail. We have the Recruitment Radio beacon, and this is just kind of a watchtower, okay? So if you're a raider, you want to keep an eye on what the Brotherhood of Steel are doing, so you can do that. Or just in case anyone attacks from the sea, and I'm pretty sure you can see anyone who's attacking from any direction. So that's nice and good. So what I wanted to say, guys, was in this episode, since I already kind of know what I'm going to build, I think we can just kind of rebuild it in this episode. It's going to be a very, very long episode. Hello? I like how they add in so you can see what jobs people have now. So she has a little picture of a vulture, so She is a scavenger. I like that. What do these people do? Defense. So what we're going to do is I'm going to try to rebuild what I did in previously, which you guys never saw. And the reason I don't do Let's Builds is mainly because, like, when I built the Mechanist lair, for example, I spent like nearly 2 hours building it. And it's going to be very difficult to make a 2-hour long episode. Not only for the fact that it's going to be very, very boring to watch. Hello, Nick. It would be an incredibly large file size. Like, even making a 10-minute video, because of the way Premiere Pro works, and I want my video quality to be as good as it can be, then I already am like 20 gigabyte file size for just a 10-minute video. And that's the reason why I try and avoid making any kind of long videos at all, just so I can kind of have a good quality of video. But in this one, I guess I can just make it a bit less quality so we can have a different style of video for a change. It's not to say I don't like making Let's Builds, because if you guys have watched any videos from me, like very old videos, I used to make Let's Builds for Minecraft, so I'm just trying to remember what kind of thing I'd done here. I blocked this entrance off, okay? Kind of just like funneling the way that it goes in here. So I didn't want you to go into the side here. I don't want you to be able to get into the side over here. And I think what I did was, I can't remember if I put it there or whether I just kind of blocked off this part here like that. I'll put that there. We'll try to spin this around. That's a bit too close. But I actually did quite a lot of stuff. We'll put that. I might be able to get 2 of these in here. Maybe we could put one like over here. And I could put one like there. And what I think I will do, just because I try to make things as neat as possible, I will change all of these things that are not kind of completely the way I want them when I'm not recording. And that way we'll get a lot more done. Because I do spend a lot of time doing things like this little wall here. I spent over 20 minutes trying to get that to look like that. And yeah, I spend way too much time on doing stupid things like that. What we're going to do here, if I get out some of these cube boxy things, there we go. We're going to expand this. So we can get rid of this. We can build that later. So there's going to be a room under here. And we can expand this room here. We'll get rid of these when we put on the walls and the roof. But we're just going to leave a little bit over here for crops. And I think, let's see how we'll do this. I think if we put one on there, one there, and then we can delete that one. So it leaves like a little entrance. We'll delete both. And I want to block this off using some of these guard towers. So I want to kind of, let's see, I want to put them like this way. We'll see what that looks like. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, I can leave this space here because I can put something in to block that off. So that looks okay. And we'll try to curve these round, maybe get another one in. Let me see. Defense. These people all gather when I'm trying to build. Get another one in. This isn't quite the way that I built it when I done it originally. Nick Valentine, will you get out of the way? Is that Nick Valentine? Vault Tech crap, he looks the same. Get out of the way, people! Alright, we'll place that there when everyone moves. Should probably only build at night. But what we're going to do is we're going to have crops here. And the reason I want to block this off is because I wanted to just, when you come in, you kind of have to go up this way and through this little tunnel bit to get into the settlement. I don't know why, I just kind of liked the way that looked. It didn't really have any other purpose. So if we take out, let me see, we're going to need some walls. So we'll go with wooden ones to match what we've already built. All the way to the end. There they are. we'll just start filling in these. And we'll go right down there. Let's take a look on the inside. We need to fill in this one. And we need to fill in the roof so we can get rid of the platforms or the cubes. Now, do these roofs want to go on? I think I might have to... Oh, they already have roofs. Is that what? No. I will delete that. We'll see if the roofs are going to go on once we've deleted them. Yeah, they are. I always do that kind of way when I build. I build things out of these cubes. It's just because it's kind of like a building block shape. That works out. So I can actually just delete all these. So I didn't actually need to build them. So we get rid of the you, and all of you. We've got the walls in. We can put in the floors. I can get rid of that. I remember the way I'd done this. I actually put in one of these around here. I think I put it in. I got rid of that. And I put it in there. Okay. And I will most likely put in a little platform there. Let's see, that went in. Perfect. And I probably attach this over here. That works out perfectly. I like it when things work out. And then obviously, just to keep with the theme, I probably put in some of these fences. I can't really remember the way that I built this completely. I'm just kind of building from memory. So that works out. I can add in the rest of these floors. So I want to go and put in just the regular ones. And for anyone wondering, because I get quite a lot of questions about how I have so much materials from people who don't watch kind of the older episodes of the Fallout Guide. And I used to do the duplication glitch for shipments, which obviously they've patched now. There's a way to do that if you want to still do glitches, which I will probably do at some point because I know for a fact that I will get low on materials very, very soon. You can actually delete the update. And there's plenty of videos on YouTube for how to do that. And so you can then do all of the glitches. And so I will do that at some point. Because although doing the scavenging stations is kind of a fun way to build, it just doesn't give you anywhere near the amount of materials that I would like. And I don't really care about gathering stuff. I just want to get things built as quick as possible. And I'm happy to do glitches in order to get as much materials as possible. Dear God, people, will you get out of the way? I am in a never-ending battle against people and Brahmin and building. Just, the Brahmin are always in my way when I try to build. How much of these floors will I get in? That will do. A little space there, but that still looks okay. Right, so I had in the stairs there. I will add in a wall there just because it kind of separates it from the main room. I'm not kind of sure what this building is, but it's something. And I feel like there should be another wall around here, but it doesn't really work out. Maybe if I add in this like door. Let's see. That looks okay. It was just a bit open. And I'm not sure what's going on up here, but I will try to go up and fix that. So let's take a look. Yeah. We'll add in some floor for there. Like that to block up those holes. And then we can also add in the floor for the next part up here. Like that. It's all working out pretty nice, and that will give us a room up here. I haven't built it yet, so I'm not going to try and build it right now, so I don't spend too much time doing it. Let's take a look at what we have left to do. I know one thing that I did. I added in some of the new, let's see, turrets. I added in a spotlight. Up here, it looked very, very nice, so I think the spotlights are definitely good for a raider camp. It kind of adds like a security feel, kind of like a prison, which goes very good with the raider camp. But the only problem is I don't have any power in this place yet. So where's power generators? I will add in this one. I did add one in somewhere, but I can't remember where I done it. I'm pretty sure it was, I don't know. I can't remember where I put generators. I'm going to place one right here just now. And I'm going to put in some of that right there. We'll just put them up. Some people have a problem with power conduits and the way they look. They're just like really spiky and ugly, but I actually really like them. kind of add to the feel of, like, just the feel of the game, I think. Like, if I actually lived in the Fallout world, it's kind of the way I'd expect things to be. Or if this happened in real life, you know. Alright, so we have our spotlight. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go to sleep, guys, just so you can see that. Alright, so that's what the spotlight looks like. I think it adds a very, very cool effect to this whole settlement. I'm actually going to go and spend 5 minutes just wandering around thinking about what I'm going to do next. So I'm going to skip ahead. It will be day again when you guys come back. And I will try and fix a couple of things that I'm not happy with. These in particular. Okay, guys, so I will see you in a few seconds. Alright, guys, so I made a couple of changes. Okay, I added in a couple of these. While I kind of moved them over, I added in this fence instead. I do remember that I actually did that for when I originally built it. I added in a couple of them on this side as well, these defense things. Added in this piece of fence here with the tires in it, just to make it look better. And I added in just random junk lying around, a couple of turrets as well. So that's all I'm going to do for this place. I'm kind of going to decorate in the same style, you know. I'm going to add in junk. Oh, he's trapped in there. I'm going to add in junk lying around, make it look kind of very untidy. And I'm kind of hoping to put in some crops and stuff just randomly growing around just to make it look a bit overgrown. We have our spotlight there, which looks very cool. I have to add in quite a lot more going around here. I haven't done anything else to around here. I added in the door here to the other side. It was originally here, but because the person, whoever works here, sits there, I want the door on this side. And the only other thing that I done was I moved the generator from here to the inside. I already had a generator set up. All I did was connect it to the spotlight there through the door or the window over there, and it's connected to the generator that's on the inside. So that's all I have done. Okay, guys, that's pretty much me caught up to where I was originally. So in the next episode, I will have a lot more built and you guys can see it. Okay, this episode's been pretty long compared to usual. It's not like really, really long, but it's still quite a bit longer than I normally do. In the next episode, I will either have here more built or the Mechanist layer. I haven't decided yet. As always, guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day.